Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Double O video experience. It's definitely an experience when you open a video of mine. What we're doing today, as you can probably tell by the completely, not monochrome, but dull background, and we're getting very serious this video. No joking around, no quirky color lights, just the cold, hard truths. Because you came here for advice, so I'm gonna try and deliver that as concisely as I can. That's why I had this whole intro planned, where I just talk for ages for no reason. Start off this journey of fighting your insecurities. I'm gonna tell you my biggest insecurity, and then I'm gonna tell you how I've been working with it, and then I can talk about other stuff as well. Like, alright, let's do it. So, what is my biggest insecurity? I know this isn't really a good thing to like say on the internet, because I know I'm giving all my haters some ammunition, but it's okay, because I'll sacrifice this for potentially making one of my viewers feel better about themselves, you know? My biggest insecurity, ladies and gentlemen, is... I was gonna ask for a drum roll, but that doesn't really seem appropriate in this circumstance. My biggest insecurity is my eyes. That's why I'm covering them. No, I'm kidding. That's not my eyes. My hair's just getting too long. That's why I'm covering them. My biggest insecurity is my voice. Now, I know what you're thinking. Owen, you make videos all the time of you just yapping and you edit them, and all you really do is just listen to yourself talk. And Owen, you sing and you write songs and stuff, and there's videos of you singing online. It's like, yes, those are two facts. So I can see you, it's not really lining up how I can be insecure about my voice and still do all of this. The kind of whole reason why I started making these videos are a way for me to get more comfortable and familiar with my voice, but I don't know if it's working or not. Sometimes I get more self-conscious about it the more videos I make, so or the further I get into editing a video. So I don't know, I don't think exposure therapy is really working for me. I had to move my hair out so I can actually see myself. Hello. Hello. The reason why I don't like the sound of my voice is because I think I sound stupid when I talk. Okay. Now, I know I say a couple stupid things. A lot of that is just an amplified characterization of myself. So for me, I feel quite detached from the stupid stuff I say. But when it comes out of my mouth, I think, oh my god, do I actually sound like that? Yeah, I think I have vocal dysmorphia, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I hear my voice and I always think, why do I sound so nervous? It always sounds like my voice is shaking or something like that. Sometimes I wish I could just Austin Butler myself and just like knock down my voice like 2 octaves and have a really deep, sexy voice. That'd be sick, you know? Just force myself to have a cool voice. But I don't think I'm playing Elvis anytime soon, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. My voice is actually a little deeper right now because I just woke up like an hour ago. I don't think I want it to be deeper. I think I want it to be richer, my voice. Like my bank account. Also, I don't like my accent. I don't know where it comes from, really. It's just, I know it's Scottish, but I feel like it's been influenced by so many other accents to the point where I don't know, man. To me, it sounds not right. Wow, that's so sad. Oh my god. The thing is as well, I can't even do other accents, so I can like force myself to do like, a proper Scottish accent or anything. So I'm just stuck like this forever. That's rough, buddy. Let's talk about my singing voice now, because that's a completely other thing. Actually, this also might tie into the reason why I don't like my actual voice, because I feel like my body can't decide on what register my voice belongs in. And I blame this. I don't blame it. I don't think it's the cause of it, but it might be, you know? I don't know for sure, but it might be. When I was 11, my voice started breaking. I know, super early. And my voice was quite deep, but I had to still sing like quite high in choirs and stuff. So I think it got to an awkward point where my voice was changing a lot. I was like still trying to force it to be high, and I was trying to force it to be low. So now I'm like stuck in an in-between where I could go high, I could go low. I don't know where I am, you know? I also feel like that kind of messed up my vocal range as well when it comes to singing, because I have a low voice, but since I was forced to sing high a lot of the time when it was like still breaking, because when I sing, I feel like I have a quite soft vocal tone, which is completely detached to my normal voice, which is like this normally. It's very confusing. Here's another insecurity I have. My range is so low. I really enjoy singing, and I was quite good at singing when I just used to sing bass and stuff, but for a lot of modern songs, a lot of it just is not in my range, and a lot of the songs I love aren't in my range. I can only really sing bass parts, which I sing really well, by the way. I guess the grass is always greener, because I hear a lot of tenors want to sing like lower and bass, but man, I wish I could sing tenor so bad. I really wish I had a bigger range, but you know, it's luck of the draw. You know who is in my range though? My boy John Mayer. John Mayer is the GOAT. Not only as he's a great guitar player, but he also has a deep voice like mine. I know he's kind of controversial, but especially after Tortured Poorest Apartment just came out, why am I talking about John Mayer? I really love his art though, so you know. So yeah, that's the insecurity I'm dealing with right now, and how I'm tackling it is by exposing myself constantly to it, by just listening to myself talk and getting as familiar with it as it can be. I mean, as deep introverted as this insecurity goes, I do feel like making these videos is really helping me. So let's talk about other insecurities. You're insecure by the way you look. How did I handle it? Because I used to be. I just took a lot of photos of myself, and what I did was I got really familiar and comfortable with looking at the bad ones and just being like, yep, that is me. Am I worse? And that's okay. I feel like a lot of our insecurities come from the people around us and the people closest to us by their comments. Because normally if it's a stranger or something, you don't really care that much, but if it's someone really close to you and they tell you a negative comment, that can really cut deep. One of my best friends right now, every time I see him, he always makes 3 comments to me, okay? Over the course of the night or day, whatever the situation is. Now, let's break this down one by one. The way I look. First of all, I don't really care about the way I look, as previously mentioned. I'm very confident in my sense of style, fashion, whatever. If you're ever in a situation and someone tells the way you look, keep in mind that this is probably an insecurity of theirs, where they're self-conscious on the way they dress, and they're trying to push that onto you. So don't let it. That type of combating an insecurity is acknowledging that that's a them problem, not a you problem, you know? So you're good. You don't need to worry about that. That's fine. You got this. The second insecurity type, well for me, is when he comments on my songwriting ability. How I combat this one is I take a step back. He's like chatting shit in the forest, chatting shit on the ocean. I think, I wrote that when I was 15, so it doesn't matter, okay? If someone makes fun of you for a skill or anything like that you're just beginning and you're not really good at, that's okay, because guess what? You're just beginning it. You're not going to be a prodigy, okay? You're going to get better at that thing. And that's going to be good, because when we learn skills and activities and stuff, let's be honest, that's mostly for us, and we don't need to worry about what other people think of them. Next insecurity type for me is when he comments on me being cringe. You know, normally this occurs when I make a mistake or something like that. In this society, we have a big fear of making mistakes and embarrassing ourselves, whatnot. But let me tell you this. I feel like the best way to combat, you know, if you made a mistake or anything, just make a joke out of it. A lot of people will say, oh, and you're cringe, you know, you say some stupid stuff. You're very self-deprecating in these videos. A lot of it is just for the joke and to make someone else laugh, so I'm okay with that. I feel like self-deprecating jokes, a lot of people nowadays are too scared to make because they don't want to seem like they're stupid, or has connotations with self-hate or other kind of negative feelings towards yourself. I feel like it's not self-hate, it's self-love, allowing yourself to, you know, notice your mistakes and appreciate them. You know, mistakes are what makes us human, and if we didn't have humility, we didn't make mistakes, then we may as well be robots. The kind of moral of the story when it comes to insecurities, it's okay to be insecure, it's okay to make mistakes, but it's what you learn from them. A big thing when it comes to my mistakes, I'm 100% fine sacrificing a bit of my dignity to make a friend or someone I like laugh. I'm always down to do that because, you know, at the end of the day, I don't really care. They like me, I like them. They know that I'm just doing it for the bit. They know that I'm intellectually intelligent and emotionally intelligent, and even though that I don't sound it because my stupid voice, that's okay because I have the confidence to know that I am. It's like, who do you think you are? I am. You know, what a great quote. What a great quote. Legends. Also, think of how many beautiful moments, beautiful people you've met by making a mistake, okay? I'll give you an example. This is kind of a callback to another video, but I guess I made a mistake in a Jenga game. I lost it, got kicked out of my friend group, and then found a completely other friend group who are now my best friends, you know? But yeah, now I've got a great friend group, and that's all because I lost that game. I didn't win hard enough, you know? That's the mistake I made. I didn't win hard enough. The point is, a lot of great things can actually come from mistakes, so you shouldn't be afraid to make them. So that's a mindset you can adopt when you're feeling insecure, you know? It's okay. You're human. Oh wow, you're human. Wow, that's crazy.